Let's answer some tough questions regarding election integrity now that we're headed into the most consequential presidential election here on November 5th, that I would argue of our entire lifetimes. To vote early or not to vote early? If I vote early, how do I vote early? Should I vote by mail? Should I go to my county courthouse? In fact, where do I even go to vote early? I get these questions on a daily basis. And so I want to do a quick breakdown just to give you my thought process by letting you know first and foremost that this is just my opinion. Based on the experiences that we've had on the ground since 2020, we have developed some strong opinions on whether or not you should early vote, whether or not we should use mail in ballots. But I want to use the disclaimer first that this is just my opinion. Unfortunately, none of these electronic voting machine companies were able to give us the information that we needed to be fully comfortable one way or the other, whether or not early voting is safe. Is it possible that they are somehow using the people that are showing up early and casting their ballot in some big roster so they know how many ballots they can stuff to fill to eventually swing the election any which way they want it to go? Yes, that's 100% possible. Can we prove that they're doing it? Nope, because they won't let us look. So, with that being said, here's my thoughts on early voting. I would walk over broken glass to get to the polls on election day. I recognize, however, that not everybody is like me. In reality, there's probably only about 25 to 30% of voters that think that way. But if you are like me, thinking, come hell or high water, I am going to vote on election day, then there's no need for you to vote early or to do a mail in ballot. Just planning on going to the polls on election day. Now, on the other side of the coin, though, you know a lot of people, and I know a lot of people. And if you're like me, you're out trying to start conversations and encouraging your friends and family, coworkers, neighbors, whoever you can get in front of to go out and vote on November 5th. And the folks that I think are good candidates for early voting or voting by mail are the ones that are not like us, that are not, you're not sure if they're going to go to the poll on election day. They're a little bit wishy washy. They don't really like either candidate. I'm going to vote, but you can just tell that if something were to go wrong, if there was a bomb threat, if there's some type of natural disaster on election day, they're not necessarily going to inconvenience themselves to get to the polls. Those are the people that you want to make sure they have a plan. Those are the people that you want to make sure they understand where they have to go if they're going to vote early. It's different in every county. Some of the counties have their own separate office that you have to go to, their election board office. A lot of counties have the election board office in the courthouse. Some counties, like Allegheny, are even setting up satellite offices, multiple locations that are going to be open certain days and certain times that anybody can go to and vote early, typically on a 9 to 5 business schedule. But again, if you're like me and you're going to go to the polls no matter what, I don't think you need to be one of those people to vote early. Get the people in your sphere of influence that aren't quite sure about. Those are the ones you want to make sure they have access somehow to a plan to vote so we make sure that every legal vote counts. Folks, we cannot do this without your support. Any amount that you're able to donate to us will go to a good cause. Right now, we are actively recruiting poll watchers to cover every single precinct in the city of Pittsburgh so that we can protect Allegheny County's upcoming election in 2024 and secure the vote. Whether it's a one-time donation you can do today or something you can do on a recurring monthly basis, your money will go to good use in ensuring we have a free, fair, safe election. Go to auditthevotepA.com, like, share, and subscribe on all our social media platforms, and thank you in advance for all the support. We couldn't do this without you.